Last night I caught up with a young lad who I created a website for a couple of years ago, and in the conversation he phrased two things very succinctly, which I just wanted to share with you. Back in 2011, he had just started up as a tree surgeon, and he needed some kind of presence on the internet, so we agreed a skill swap. In return for taking down a couple of trees, I created him a simple but effective WordPress site, as well as giving him a day's training on how to use it. Being only just out of college, he almost had zero business experience, and no real idea of how to write a decent article. So I spent a fair while explaining, it's not about you, it's about the prospect. What are they going to get? How do they benefit? Why are they going to pick up the phone? And cutting a long story short, we lost contact until he phoned out of the blue last night. And after putting the world to rights, we spoke about business and how he wanted to make some changes to his website. So I asked him about the content and how he writes the articles, and he said two things. First, when I want to add an article to the site, I start by grabbing a pen and paper, and I draw what the page is going to look like, what pictures I'm going to use, and what I'm actually trying to achieve with the page. And second, I never try and sell a product. I always write the article to sell a solution. And I always try and think that way too when I'm talking to my customers. Now, I know there's nothing new here, but for a lad who was completely new to business and had little idea about marketing, he phrased it in such a succinct manner. And it's a lesson that many of us could learn from, because within just a couple of years he's gone from greenhorn to having a successful business, with one gang of men working for him and plans of a second gang very soon. Not bad for a lad of 24. So remember, always think, what's the solution that I'm selling?